last 12 years we've been sponsoring the championship, we've found there's been an increasing focus on environmental sustainability. Now, of course, some of the actions that can be taken are down to the tournament organisers. So, for example, how the turf is maintained. But there is an increasing focus on the actions of spectators and fans, particularly when it comes to travel choices. Now, of course, the actions of any one individual aren't going to make a huge difference, but collectively, the effect is enormous.
So one of the key things, we're using the platform of the Open to be able to hopefully show people we're leading by example and encourage people to play their part as well. So we're asking spectators when they're coming to the Open, bring your reusable bottles or buy a reusable bottle, use our water refill stations, travel by public transport. So it's a big thanks to NTT Data for supporting us to get that messaging out there and to be able to engage with spectators on what's happening at the Open and in golf. On the nature side of things, we have Royal Troon's an incredible course for us to be hosting the Open at. There's over 260 species, actually plant and animal species, live on Royal Troon all the time. There's sand scrapes which are there as an incredible biodiverse, rich area for plants and wildlife, and you'll see those across the course. There's an incredible bug hotel that the greenkeepers have built to again include biodiversity. You'll see lots of beautiful rough with the wildflowers that are incredible there, and they're very important for the pollinator species such as bees that you'll see around the course during the week.
We've been working with the RNA and NTT Data for the last 3 years at the Open now, and really looking into how to measure the effectiveness of sustainability initiatives and messaging. So last year we put a number of environmental messages on the NTT Data wall, if you remember, but this year it's going to be even more.
That's right, there's a lot more messaging around encouraging more sustainable travel. So how many golf fans have travelled by train? How many have arrived by bike? How many have gone to the water refill station and reducing the number of plastic bottles that they need to use, but also around energy projects as well. And it's really great that we can really see that golf fans are really engaged.
Because we know a lot of sport organisers, a lot of event organisers putting all of these sustainability initiatives and communications and messages into place. Do they actually change behaviour? Do they change attitudes of fans? Do they increase the awareness of fans around sustainability issues, the impact they're having when they go to an event?
So what we're able to do is to actually work with the RNA and with NTT Data to collect the data in terms of how golf fans are starting to change their behaviour, and we're going to actually help them to measure how effective they've been in terms of doing that.
As a sponsor and technology partner of the Open Championship, NTT Data is really excited to be working with Cardiff University on this research, which is already generating some really interesting results. What you see on the wall are small beginnings, part of a bigger package of measures that we'll be working on with the RNA going forward. NTT Data is investing in new technologies which will help fight climate change. For example, all photonic networks or low energy large language models. I don't think we should lose sight of the fact and the importance of human decision making when it comes to achieving climate change goals. And that's why this research and these infographics are so important. Sustainability is fundamental to NTT Data, both from our corporate strategy, but also down to the actions of individual teams that are working in NTT Data companies around the world. And that includes putting sustainability by design into our software and technology solutions and addressing our own carbon footprint. These are all major priorities for our company.